All right then, team. Good morning or hello, good evening, wherever you are. Today we are going to go through the bench press. We're going to go through some setups. We're going to go through why we should do it. We're going to go through some accessory work to go along with it and why we should be doing it as part of our CrossFit program. All right then, team. First things first is placement of the bar. Usually what I have is a bar where I'm able to then rack and re-rack relatively easy. What I don't want to be doing is half pressing to get the bar back on and off. Depends again on if you've got a spot or not. This is perfect for me. I'm not going to go overly heavy that I then require to go to failure. So, setup wise, for me, I like my arms to transition, my hands to transition like I would do with my press overhead. Okay, because both presses are going to help each other out. So, from this position here, we then extend through. All right, it's completely up to you how you want to then approach the bar and grip it. Ideally, you're looking at your feet on the floor. Okay, pull your shoulder blades back and down. With that then being said, when we press, we're looking at a 45-degree angle. The bar moves in a straight line, partially touches the chest, and then drives back up again. Breathing's important. Make sure when we are breathing, okay, we're breathing nice and naturally. If we need to, take that breath at the top and then come straight back down again. That's your setup, guys. Like any other movement, regardless of where your hands are, they're going to do different things. So the wider your arms are, what you're going to tend to find is the range of motion is shorter from here to here than it is from here to here, okay? Other factors as well is more triceps may be used in one area than the other. There's going to be more chest. Chest generally then can be upper chest, lower chest, again, dependent on the seat being incline or decline. Also as well, guys, try and think this is a transitional movement. As I said before, I like to press a relatively narrow in line with my shoulder press overhead. Gives me transferability, okay? Rep ranges. All depends on your goals. You've got your power output, which is 1 to 3. You could then push to 5s. You've got your hypertrophy in and around 6 to 12. And then you've got your endurance thereafter. So again, it's completely up to you what you're training and how your training is going at that moment in time. What you're working on will then dictate how many reps we do. Again, because you're fighting against gravity in terms of the bench press with a bar or the dumbbells, it's a great movement for the midline. Making sure that the core is nice and tight, having to then press, the shoulder has to stabilize, the chest has to stabilize, the triceps have to work. So the bench press is a great movement. Also, the dumbbell press, great movement, great variation for single arm, unilateral work. Accessorizing as well is also great. Just think about these muscle groups and movements that are working. They're very compound lifts, so they're working all different muscle groups at any one time. We try and isolate those as well to finish off those muscle groups. For example, the triceps. This is a great dip. This is a great machine, and it's a great exercise to strengthen up the bench press itself. And also as well, it's quite transferable into the push-up. So with this moving, it is also not only using the chest, it's also using the triceps as well, but it's overly dominant on one side. So guys, give these variations a go. Have a little go at the chest press. Who knows, it may be in the program coming soon.